Hey everyone, it's Austin Solomon, the Solomon Group at Coldwell Banker. Welcome to this week's episode of the Real Wausau Real Estate Show. Today I'm joined by, a good chunk of the team. We're all here down at the studio, having a good time. We got Matt, Kendra, and Carly down in the studio. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Very good.
We're doing awesome. Wonderful here.
That's awesome. Glad you're wonderful, Matt. That's great.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're talking a little bit today about just some of the team dynamics and really as clients and customers, what's the benefits of potentially working with a team, in buying and selling. So, what do you guys? What are some thoughts that you have about benefits that that clients would be able to use by going with the team?
There's multiple different aspects. When there's several people doing the same thing, we all strive in different areas of things we see. For one, and they always say 2 heads are better than 1. Well, we have
you're like 8 heads
or
now.
More heads.
That's 8 or 9 heads here.
Exactly. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like if there's ever a question that I have, maybe something I haven't experienced quite yet, I turn around and there's a whole bunch of other people that may have the answer to that question that the buyer has.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to bounce things past each other because each person has like a little bit of a different experience. So even sometimes sometimes you guys will ask me like, hey, what do you think about the price of this house? Or, what do you think this home will go for? But then oftentimes it's like, oh, I haven't been in maybe I haven't been working as much in the, 200 to 250. And I might be like, hey, what do you guys think of this house? Like, do you think you have any buyers for it? Is it going to move quick? Like those types of things. So it's cool to bounce ideas off of each other and work more, closely together. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. And you know what? Multiple people going through the same house, we all see different things.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, being new to the team, it's been really nice being on a team. There's a lot of perks to it, I would say. You have some people to lean on, people to motivate you. The dynamic on our team has been really great. So it makes me want to do better, at my job for you guys and for myself too. So
yeah. Well, you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And I know we all have busy schedules outside of real estate too that sometimes don't always line up. I know I've been able to lean on Kendra and Matt before as well as Cody and Holly and everyone else when I'm busy. There's always someone else there to help out.
Yeah. And with everyone's schedule being difficult, and a lot of times it's not just like the agent and the buyer, it might be the seller and it might be other showings too. So there's a lot to work around when you're scheduling a showing or doing appointments. And so real estate's like the only thing that, it's probably one of the only industries where it's like, okay, you call to make an appointment and you almost have to get in there within 8 to 24 hours, or sooner. So it's an interesting thing that way. You're scheduling appointments so quick. And so oftentimes, having someone to help out or having each other to help, get people in is great. Yeah. Yeah. I think another part that we were just chatting about was the differing skills that each person brings to the team and how we're able to kind of utilize those. So yeah, I think that's a big thing that we can, kind of talk about too. I know, some of the other agents that aren't here.
Let's break them down.
Yeah. So I would say,
where do we start?
Let's
start with Holly. Let's go. It's the backbone. She's
she's a jack of all
the
trades.
Backbone.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
I think she's a machine. Actually, I don't actually think she's a human.
That's so funny.
I'm not kidding.
Well, I'll talk a little bit about Holly. So she's my sister. So I've known her for a long time, and she
Your
started
whole life,
on the
Austin.
team. I know. My whole existence. Yeah. So she started on the team back in 2018, and right now she helps a lot with on the seller side of things, but also just a lot of kind of coordination. And there's so many things in the background that kind of help. But then also she's probably been involved in, I don't know, probably somewhere between 750 to 1,000 transactions. And so just having that kind of experience, it's just a really good source of just something I run stuff past Holly all the time too. I'm like, hey, this is kind of what I'm thinking. And she's like, no, I don't think so. So it's awesome to have her that, to kind of run things past and just kind of help out. And, but also she's just a get it done type of person. So if there's something that needs to get done, she's, she just gets stuff done.
You just confirmed she's a machine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I know even on offers too, sometimes she has just the best wording and she'll just pull it out and be like, put this on the offer.
Yeah.
And it helps us and the buyer, and we all just, we're all able to kind of usually get it then. Because
That's
she
awesome.
just knows all those tricks of how to say things.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and then with Holly is my new, so she's our marketing coordinator. So she goes out and takes the photos, and she has a drone pilot's license too. And yeah, so they actually both work together to do a lot of the marketing of the home. But my new is probably more feet on the ground, like at the property. So
It's not really feet on the ground with a drone, is it? I must say,
Eyes in the sky.
some of the pictures she takes, it's truly phenomenal.
yeah,
Like that must take a while.
And it's
You-
funny too, because when you just walk around with her in the house, that she's just picture, doesn't really say much, just kind of goes around, and then just the result is like, wow, you did that in this
Yeah.
house. That's awesome.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And then we got Tyler, who is also the backbone on a different way.
Yep.
This is the guy that basically I can never believe how much he helps me, and I didn't even realize. Like from the get go, he gets every little thing to make the transaction go smoothly, in every which way. I'm not used to having someone to take care and make sure from start to finish every little thing goes smoothly.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of, so Tyler's our transaction coordinator. He helps on the buyer side. So when a property goes under contract, he kind of just jumps in to help make sure that, again, there's a lot of little things, a lot of detail stuff that happens behind the scenes. And so we want to make sure that stuff is being looked at, closely. And he just kind of helps coordinate that. And
Yeah, and having Tyler around to handle all of the behind the scenes stuff, it helps with us on our side, because then we can continue to help more buyers in the fast paced market, and we don't have to worry so much about the little stuff because we have
Yeah.
Tyler to lean on.
Yeah, focus on showings and getting our clients in right away
Right.
and helping them on that end while, they're doing the stuff behind the scenes. So it's been really great.
yeah. Well, then we got you three, right? You guys
And
are
Cody.
all- yeah. Well, and we got Cody and Joe too, who aren't here as well. Both agents on the team, hardworking, and really, Joe kind of more does a lot on the investing side, so as well as working with buyers and sellers, but kind of has a little bit of a niche in the investing side. And well, Carly, you have quite a bit of experience there too. So
Oh, gosh,
each
yeah.
one of us, each one of us kind of has, like Matt, you've worked with a lot on various things like land and various things. So yeah, we each have kind of like a little bit of a.
I know a little bit about a lot of things.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
If you
which
know
is
about
good.
land, I'm gonna talk to you later. I didn't know you had that skill.
Well, now you do.
Yeah, and then Anna helps out with some showing. So just again, having another resource to kind of help out with some showing. So which is awesome. So yeah, just kind of having the different the various people on the team to kind of help out and just kind of all work together to make people help them out with their buyer sale. So
And we gotta mention Kendra's just so smiley. That helps too. When you walk into the office and she's just a smiley little one, it helps. I mean, we got to get here early
Appreciate
some
it, Matt.
days.
that actually is true though. Like each person on our team, like a lot of times, like it is just kind of funny. Like like when I'm sitting down having like a podcast episode with Carly, it's just kind of like it is just kind of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think we did mention coffee with Kendra at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Coffee with
Coffee
K,
worry.
with
though.
Kendra?
Yeah.
Oh,
Coffee with a K.
yeah. There we
Ooh.
go. Coffee with a K.
Your t-shirts are on the way, don't worry.
Order them now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's awesome. Sweet. Well, thanks so much for tuning in and listening to a little bit about us. Talk about the team. So we hope to be able to serve you guys well, and we get to know each one of the team members more along the way. So we'll catch you next week on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.